Hey everybody, it's your boy Zenderdragon-254 back with another video, and today we are playing a brand new game, Metal Gear Solid. I know I don't finish any series on my channel, so hopefully this will be the first one. Y'all remember The Surge? Yep, that series got canceled. It was actually one of my most viewed, or what would you say, most viewed series on my channel. But I had to delete the game. It wasn't my game, so yeah, I had to delete that. But today we are playing a new game, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And so we're just gonna get on with it. We're playing Metal Gear Solid 5: Ground Zeroes. Played this game hella long ago when I didn't have a YouTube channel. I don't have any save data anymore, so I'm gonna have to restart, obviously, which isn't that hard because I remember the game like the back of my hand. I just like murdering people. I would come in here and do the first mission over and over and over again just to murder people. It's great. Which we can see. I don't have any cassette tapes anymore. No, I used to have all of them. Backstory. We can look at the backstory. There lived a man who was a legend among mercenaries. Oh, for us, there is no victory by Snake. There's a man who was a legend among the mercenaries, a man who put together a formidable unit of soldiers of fortune, long before the advent of private military companies that dread to call itself a nation. A man who, with his nation at his back, made an enemy of modern capitalist society and the world. This is his story. Oh no. We are not mercenaries. We are not a foreign legion, MSF, a business, a new kind of business, Miller. Known as code names such as Snake and later Big Boss, he proved himself as an agent of U.S. Special Forces Unit Fox, but certain incidents spurred him to part ways with the military, and he is said to have roamed the world's war zones as a gun for hire. In 1974, Snake and his partner Kazuhira Miller were running a small mercenary outfit in Colombia when they were visited by a man claiming to know to be a professor from Costa Rica's University for Peace. According to this professor, there had been several incidents involving a mysterious armed group in Costa Rica, a country without a military of its own. The professor was accompanied by one of his students, a girl named Paz, who had been abducted and assaulted by this group. The professor and Paz offered to hire Snake to drive the group out of Costa Rica. However, Snake saw through the deception and my name is Paz, and I'll do anything to protect my namesake. Paz. The professor was actually a KGB agent, and the armed group in question backed by the CIA. The Cold War was no stranger to such overseas clandestine operations between U.S. and Soviet agents, but the CIA's motives were a mystery. Paz had escaped from one of the CIA group's facilities with a cassette tape. On it was the voice of a woman known as the Mother of the Special Forces, the Boss, with a popular song from 1973 playing in the background. It was reasonable to conclude that the recording was made recently. Snake was stunned. The boss was supposed to be dead. What was she doing in Costa Rica? I'll do it for the girl for that. Snake. The boss was Snake's mentor, and the only woman he ever loved. But 10 years prior, Snake was forced to take the boss's life as part of a mission. A bitter memory that was still haunted him despite realizing that she simply could not survive. Snake was unable to turn the professor down, telling himself he was inverting as as a deterrent for his defense his country, as well as honor to the virtue of Faz's name, peace. Snake departed for Costa Rica. Once there, he ran into a unit of the National Liberation Front that had fled. I can't read that either. After rising up against pro-American Somoza regime, these rebels had become targets for the CIA group, who killed their commandante and left the unit in shambles. Snake rescued Sanditas. Sand in as I can't read it. And invited them back to the mother base, the new offshore base of operations provided to them by the KGB. The fallen commandante's children, Amanda and Chico, saw something of their hero, Che Guevara, in Snake, and grew to idolize him. This triggered a rapid expansion for Snake's forces. However, he was still no closer to discovering what the CIA was really up to in Costa Rica. Snake then encountered Huey, a wheelchair-bound scientist being forced to work for the CIA. Huey revealed the CIA's terrifying plot. They were developing a system by which, following the radar detection of an enemy nuclear launch, an AI would analyze all available data, automatically execute a retaliatory nuclear strike at appropriate targets. Although designed to increase the power of the nuclear deterrents, Coldman, the CIA Central American Station chief, planned to actually launch a nuke to demonstrate the effectiveness of the automated retaliation. No. I don't know. The demonstration was only 5 days away. Snake rushed to the relevant lab to stop their AI from being completed. Upon infiltrating the lab, Snake was greeted by the voice from the tape, that same voice of the lost mentor, but in fact it was the voice of a Retaliator Systems AI. And developer Dr. Strangelove had selected the boss, so this so-called greatest soldier who ever lived, as an AI intellectual model. However, succumbing to obsession, Strangelove had deviated from researchers' original purpose. Not only had she reproduced the boss's voice, she was on the verge of bringing her sight back to life in AI form, driven by a bizarre kind of love. What if the boss could truly be revived in every detail, if only in AI form? Snake hesitated as Strangelove's idea touched his sense of loss. His guard down, Snake was immediately captured. The boss AI was completed, and Peace Walker, the nuclear-equipped walking battle tank house in this retaliatory AI system went active. Snake fought in vain. Peace Walker prepared to fire the nuke, but in the face of catastrophe, it was ultimately a machine that saved mankind from nuclear annihilation. The boss AI sank Peace Walker to the bottom of the lake I can't read that. Stopping the launch with the crisis behind him, Snake took advantage of his recent mobilization to continue Mother Base's expansion indefinitely. Snake understood that the AI had acted to save the world, but did not change the fact that the system based on the boss mind had chosen at last to lay down its weapon. As a weapon himself, Snake felt the act to be a rejection of his life. Undeterred, Snake and Miller invited Doctors Huey and Strangelove to Mother Base to develop a Metal Gear Zeke bi bipedal weapon that they eventually equipped with a nuclear warhead, suddenly making their unit a nuclear powered. Meanwhile, Mother Base took in Paz, already an orphan, but now left without even her KGB benefactor. Following the end of the crisis, however, this was all engineered by an intelligence agency known as Cypher. Under Cypher's orders, Paz got close to Amanda, Chico, and others while exploring more and more of the base, secretly plotting to hijack Zeke. Her objective was to use the weapon as a bargaining chip to force Snake into becoming a military officer. Cypher. Paz's attempt failed when Snake defeated Zeke, and she was thrown beneath the waters of the Caribbean. It was only then Snake learned Chico had fallen in love with her. A diary she kept while on the base discovered several days later. It revealed a young girl torn between serving Cypher and following her heart. Perhaps due to Paz revealing the existence of Snake's nuke to Cypher, the International Atomic Energy Agency contacted Mother Base to request that it agree to a nuclear inspection. If word got out that Snake's unit had a nuclear weapon, it would face severe criticism from around the world. But Huey, acting on his own, informed IAEA that Mother Base would allow inspection. His reasoning was that long as they kept Zeke and its nuke hidden from the inspectors, they could demonstrate to the international community that they were not a threat. The option to call off the inspection had expired. Snake and his men reluctantly got preparations underway. Meanwhile, Amanda deployed to Cuba to assist. Learned that Paz had survived. The timing could have not been worse. Suspecting her of turning her back on the organization, Cypher had captured Paz and was interrogating her at the U.S. military base on the southern tip of Cuba. Chico learned of this and set out to save Paz by himself. It was not long before a radio message from Chico reached Mother Base saying he too had been captured. With an idea of Cypher's true identity, Snake could not allow Chico and Paz to fall into their hands. Furthermore, if he could rescue Paz, he might be able to get information from her that would help him fight back against Cypher. On the eve of the nuclear inspection, Snake made the decision to leave for Cuba. That is the whole backstory. And now we will start the game. So I have to complete those missions. Alright. That was the whole backstory. Now we're going to get into the game. That's probably about 10 minutes for the backstory. Y'all can read these if y'all want to. I'll just flip. I can pause it and look at them if you want to. It's just saying about, yeah, no, it's just telling us about, it's just telling us about the mission, pretty much. I remember this mission like the back of my hand. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a wee bit. No, let's just skip the cutscene. It's not important. Pretty much what happens is he walks in and stuff happens.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel. You can use your iDroid to check all sorts of operational data. The map, objectives, the target's locations. It'll help a lot if you let it.
Darn it, I have to go through this.
Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen.
what's going on here. Okay. Oh no. That went nice.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight.
I fell off.
Snake!
Snake, talk to me. Snake! Snake! I remember that so much. Okay, it's been a while.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. Keep low. You can check the controls on the pause screen.
So I can just...
Why? Those new guys. Choppers? Who are they
move
with?
this reach in here.
It's me, man. Green Berets, SEALs. Those ain't no jarhead birds, I can tell you that. What's up? What the? Man down!
Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there.
Oh damn, I just wasted my ammo. Howdy do.
Now head east to the old prison area. You can bring up the target's location on your iDroid.
This is east. There we go.
You should move the bodies of enemies somewhere out of sight. Contact me if you need advice.
CP, this is Zulu 1. Definitely spotted. We're under attack. Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams sector surrounded. Flush out the intruder. Out.
Damn, I just threw his ass. Oh. No, go back to sleep. 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna get caught! Oh! No fucking way! Oh my god! Enemy using.
CP, this is Delta 9. Still no sign of the enemy.
Don't push yourself. Fall back to a safe position.
Run! Snake, run! sensitivity at, bro? It's like a freaking snake. I don't think snakes are supposed to look like this. Snakes are a lot faster. Let me in. Please let me in. Gotta go fast.
I got him!
Bro, there's nowhere I can hide with you.
CP, this is Zone 4. Lost visual contact. Take a last known position. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your eyes peeled for any movement. Out. CP, this is Delta 2. Lost sight of the enemy. We're going to search the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. They can't have gotten far. Stay alert. Out.
Are you assuming my gender? That's messed up. I can drive. I can go in the back of the truck. Wait, can I actually drive? I can drive. I totally forgot how fun this game is. Oh. At least
CP, this is Delta 3. Search complete. No sign of hostiles. Over. This is CP. Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
Marker placed.
CP, this is Delta 2. Delta 2, what's wrong? Come in, Delta 2.
let's get it.
That's the old prison area. The target's there.
He poked me with his gun. That hurt, bro.
This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there.
CP, this is Delta 3. Gunfire. No fix on the position. Over. This is CP. Understood. There could be an enemy attack. All units, stay alert.
Marker placed.
Snake, run like you're a mercenary.
That's the old prison area. The targets are there.
Snake, run like you got a purpose.
That's a searchlight. That should be perfect for searching out the targets. There's someone in there. What do you plan on doing?
CP, this is Zulu 10. Still no sign of the enemy. Standing down. Over. This is CP. Understood. Stand down. Stand down. Return to your post. Out.
Another prisoner. Looks like he's alive.
No.
CP, this is Delta 3. Gunfire. No fix on the position. Over. This is CP. Understood. We are under attack. All units on alert.
Chico. Chico.
Chico. Chico. Chico.
Chico, it's me.
No. No. Go away. Go away.
Let me out of here, please.
Get off me. Get off.
Chico, keep it down.
Go away.
Right over here. Hey, you gotta let me out. You let me out, go. Stay here.
Get off me. Get off.
Chico, calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it.
Don't fight it. Come on, Chico, don't fight it. I hate cutscenes so much.
Mission info has been updated.
I've marked the RV on your map. Okay, now carry Chico there.
Map has been updated. Marker placed.
Literally not that far. I'm taking as many fucking people there. I have to go all the way around? Let's do it. Chico! Chico, I got you! Chico, we gonna make it out of here
RV's
alive,
just a
Chico.
little further.
Chico!
That's it. You're at the RV. The enemy's trying to take you out. Find a place to hide the target.
No! How am I? Don't let me die, Snake. Snake. Me falling into the water. Don't let me die, Snake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't let you die. Chico, I got you, buddy. How many sleep darts aren't hitting it? Stop poking me. Bro, that's the only way they can kill me. They can poke me. If they poke me, bro, I'm dead, bro. If they poke me, I'm done, bro. So that's the only way they can kill me too. Is if they poke me. They have to poke me. Chico! Sorry, Chico. Wait, can I throw him off the edge? Okay. I can step on him.
Watch yourself. If you let go, it's a long way down. Just move
If I press
carefully
triangle,
when
I
you
can
come
climb
back.
back up. Right in the fucking face.
Once you don't end up head first in the ocean.
No, you didn't see anything. Shh. Run, do it now, come on.
The RV's just a little further.
That's what you gotta shoot him in the toe.
That's it. You're at the RV. The enemy's trying to take you out. Find a place to hide the target.
CP, this is Zulu 6. Hostile gun out of sight. Searching now. Over.
I didn't know it would let me shoot Chico in the face. What? I failed this mission like 3 times. First time I died. Second time I died. Third time I killed Chico. Chico! No, I told you I'd keep you safe, Chico. I'm sorry. Alright, I promise, Chico, I'm sorry I shot you in the face. Hands up. Headshot. Sorry for stepping on you, Chico. God. Sleep, thank you.
CP, this is Delta 2. Requesting reinforcements. We are engaging the enemy. Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams.
The RV's just a little further.
Run, Chico! Chico, we gonna make it, Chico!
That's it. You're at the RV. The enemy's trying to take you
Chico, I'll
out.
protect you.
Find a place to hide the target.
CP, this is Zulu 6. No sign of the enemy. Searching the area. Over. This is CP. Understood.
Don't push yourself. Fall back to a safe position. Looks like they've lost visual on you. Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
My iDroid! Dude, it's like if I took an Android and mixed it with an iPhone.
Marker placed. Marker placed.
Use my iDroid to do what?
Snake. Was?
Marker
Was ist?
removed. Marker placed.
Let's go home.
Okay, so, yeah.
Chico, where is us?
Alright. Cliffhanger! We're just gonna skip this cutscene.
Okay, now use your iDroid to call the chopper for pickup.
Call this chopper. Go, get to the chopper now, come on!
Please select a landing zone confirmed.
Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
Am I doing like a hero pose? I'm like, my hand down on the ground and my arm back and stuff. Chico, shut up. Shut up, Chico. Chico. Sleepy time, good boy.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly, LZ. Get to the chopper now, come on. Where's my chopper? Where's my chopper? Come on. Come on, come on. Do it. Come on. Yeah, get to the chopper now.
Chico's tape. Think it could give us a...
Cliffhanger. Okay, I guess I'm ending the video here.
Was?